What is going on, guys? James the 3rd and Bass Layers out here in the workshop again, and we're getting ready to make a big glide bait. It's been a while since I've tried to do another glide bait. The first one that I made really was quite the failure. Looked kind of good. My connections are horrible on this, and all of my line ties and everything. It's when I didn't know what I was doing. I made this thing about 2 years ago. Yeah. I mean, for our first try, it's not bad. But this thing's going to be way better. I know exactly how I'm going to build this thing. I've watched tons of videos on how people are making these wake baits. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get to cutting this thing out. Or Bass Layers. So I got the side cut down, sanded a little bit, and now I'm going to cut the top profile. Get this thing going. Just a little detail on it. Gonna do a little bit more carving and a little bit more sanding. So make these little eye holes. Get a little small drill bit, about the same size. Got it set to about the depth I want. A couple little spots. I'm going to drill these bottom ones first, the front one. Then I'm going to do the middle connections. I'm thinking I might cut the V out of this and connect this differently than what I was going to originally do. Get to it. I just got to 2-ton epoxy those into place and move on to the next step. Figured before I 2-ton epoxy this, I'm going to go ahead and drill the holes for the lead. I got a couple bits. I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use this one. Not really wide right there, so I'm going to make that one a little bit deeper and make this one a little bit wider. We got a little pilot hole kind of started there. Just mixing up some DevCon 2-ton epoxy. That guy down in there. Get it straight as I can. Bring that 2-ton epoxy up just a little bit with my finger. When I come back in 2-ton epoxy the whole thing, it'll fill in that little dip in there. That'll stand up pretty good. Same thing to these two. Let's put those guys in. Didn't record that part, but I gotta shape it out a little bit. I cut this to where it's going to be in there. And then I made 2 of these big eye holes. I don't really have the middle that I need to tie these right, but I'm going to have 2 of these coming out. And then I'm going to have a pin. I'm going to drill out right here. Let's set my camera down. I'm going to drill out right here. And these guys will be basically recessed from the other side into this, and there will be a pin going down and going through both those holes holding the thing together. Now in the past I used to do 2 of these and hook them together and do it like that, but I'm going to do it this way this time. See how that works. Anyway, fun. So Rich came over, sitting there hanging out, and got a little more progress on this. We got these guys in there, drilled these out. So this will fit into there like this. And I'm going to drill a hole straight down through the top here. Put a wire down through. Epoxy that together. Now the other thing is trying to figure out a tail for this guy. So I have this old paintbrush. I'll still use it. I cut part of it off because I like those colors. And we were sitting here joking around trying to find something to do for a tail. What I'm going to do is I'm going to epoxy this in the thing, and then that guy is going to be the tail. I might fan it out a little more than that though. Anyway, so it'll probably be about like that once I get it going. Pretty cool. Getting crazy up in here. Oh man. Woo! Throw another one. I got this all pinned up. I put super glue on it. Oh god, dude. We are having too much fun right now. Drinking a couple beers. And I got this tail going on here. So what I did was I zip tied the end. This was Richard's idea. Zip tied the end. And then we put some super glue on there to hold it together. I'll probably put another dab or 2 of super glue on there to hold it. And then I drilled out the back of this. I'm going to drill it out a little bit more. And then this guy will stick in there, and it will be like that. It will be pretty cool. guy all smoothed out. I get to move on to the next step. So we got this next step going here. Give it a little bit of a kind of a light little clear coat. What I did was I took my drill, I drilled all the way up and through that guy. Now to where that hooks on. And what I did here, I took an old spinner. It's all broken up and nasty. So I clipped off the piece of the metal to use. This guy is going in the garbage there. And the way I did this is I drilled it to where this just hooks right through here. Slides up in there. That guy's hooked on. Got some tail action. So I don't have any purple airbrush paint, so I've been using this Krylon. I got a bunch of old paints down here from the canvases I paint and stuff. So I'm just going to use some good timing. This guy all wrapped up. See what this guy looks like. It's all experimental stuff here. Just using colors that I like and trying some new stuff. That looks pretty cool. So we're going to put some epoxy on this thing. Back side done. Now to do the other part. So the last step on this guy was to put that pin in there and super glue it in. gonna be pretty good. I'm liking the colors and the way this came out. So the next step is I'm gonna be buying a kit online to make hard baits, hard plastic baits. So I'll be making some masters out of wood like this, and I'll be able to make a whole bunch of runs of these out of hard plastic. So the other baits that I made, I'm going to make the smaller mouse, and also going to make the dragonfly bait that I made. I'm going to re-carve those out of wood, and I'm going to make masters, and we're going to start making these and doing the deal, man. Bass Layers Wake Bait 2019. Spawn's almost here. Time to go fish, man. It's really nice out today. Had a half day at work, and waiting on a call to see if we're gonna go fish.